Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 20 highest selling basketball cards from the April of 2023 monthly Heritage auction. And the Human highlight film kicks things off at number 20 with this 1989 Kenner starting lineup. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids and sold for $492. This price is right in line with the last PSA 10 of this card that sold for $480 back in November of last year. This one-on-one starting lineup is a pop of only 8 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 19 is this 1984 Star Hakeem Olajuwon, card number 237. This was a PSA 7 that received 18 bids and sold for $690. This price is down roughly $100 from the last PSA 7 that sold on eBay a few weeks prior in April. The highest graded copy of this card to hit the market still holds the all-time record, as a BGS 9 sold for $8,000 back in March of 2021. Coming in at number 18 is this 1961 Fleer Oscar Robertson rookie, card number 36. This was a PSA 3 that received 11 bids and also sold for $690. This price is down as PSA 3s of this rookie have been going for closer to $900. Despite one previous comp in a PSA 10 from all the way back in 2007, the all-time record sale of this rookie is still held by a PSA 9 that sold for $88,000 back in February of 2021. Up next at number 17 is this 1961 Fleer Jerry West rookie, card number 43. This was an SGC 3 that received 11 bids and sold for $780. This price is down roughly $150 from the last SGC 3 of this card that sold back in February. PSA 3s of this rookie currently go for around $1,300, while the all-time record sale of this card is still held by a PSA 9 that sold for $87,000 at a Heritage auction back in August of 2021. Coming in at number 16 is this 1984 Star Charles Barkley, card number 202. This was a PSA 7 that received 18 bids and sold for $870. This price is right in line with the last PSA 7 that sold on eBay back in March. The all-time record sale of this card is still held by the highest graded copy to hit the market, which is a BGS 9.5 that sold for $31,200 back in March of 2022. Up next at number 15 is this 2009 Upper Deck Steph Curry rookie, card number 234. This was a PSA 10 that received 16 bids and also sold for $870. This price is up roughly $200 from what PSA 10s of this rookie card have been going for recently. The last BGS Gold Label 10 of this rookie sold for $731 back in February, while the last Black Labeled Pristine 10 sold for $3,550 back in January. This Steph Curry rookie is a pop of $1,251 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 14 is this 1984 Star Michael Jordan, card number 195. This was a PSA 5 that received 23 bids and sold for $960. This price is right in line with the only other PSA 5 card I found of this card from December of last year. The highest graded copy of this Jordan to hit the market in a PSA slab is a PSA 6, and the last one sold for $1,500 on eBay back in April. Coming in at number 13 is this 1987 Fleer Michael Jordan, card number 59. This was a PSA 9 that received 11 bids and sold for just short of $1,000. This sell is down as most of the comps I found for a PSA 9 from April of 2023 alone have ranged between $1,200 and $1,600. The last PSA 10 of this Jordan rookie sold for $15,720 at a Goldin auction back in December of last year. This card is a pop of 2,466 in a PSA 9, compared to only 211 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 12 is this 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan sticker, card number 8. This was a PSA 8 that received 14 bids and sold for $1,140. This price is down roughly $150 from what PSA 8s of this Jordan sticker have been going for recently. The last PSA 10 of this sticker sold for $58,800 back in February. And this Jordan Fleer sticker is a pop of 4,134 in a PSA 8, 2,039 in a PSA 9, compared to only 121 in a PSA 10. Coming in at number 11 is this 1984 Star Rookie of the Year Michael Jordan, card number 288. This was a PSA 5 that received 16 bids and sold for $1,200. This sell is down as the first PSA 5 of this Jordan hit the market back in September of last year, sold for $1,643 on eBay. A PSA 6 is still the highest graded copy of this Jordan to hit the market since PSA started grading these star cards again, and the last PSA 6 sold for $1,625 back in March. The last BGS 9 of the Star Jordan sold for $27,600 back in February of this year. Kicking off the top 10 of today's list is this 2003 Bowman Rookies and Stars LeBron James rookie, card number 123. This was a PSA 10 that received 19 bids and sold for $1,320. This price is within $100 of what this LeBron rookie has been going for in a PSA 10 recently. This LeBron rookie is a pop of 514 in a PSA 10. LeBron makes back-to-back appearances at number 9 with this 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James rookie, card number 111. This was a PSA 9 that received 13 bids and sold for $1,500. This price is right in line with what this Chrome LeBron James rookie has been going for in a PSA 9 in 2023. The last PSA 10 of this card sold for $5,280 back in April, while the last gold-labeled BGS 10 sold for $6,600 also back in April. And a Beckett black-labeled Pristine 10 still dominates the market, as the last one sold for $43,200 back in April of last year. Up next at number 8 is this 1986 Star Michael Jordan, card number 5. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 14 bids and sold for $1,560. This price is within $200 of the current average sale price of this card in a Beckett 9.5. And while PSA recently started grading these star cards again, I was unable to find any prior sales of this Jordan in a PSA slab. Coming in at number 7 is this 1961 Fleer Wilt Chamberlain rookie, card number 8. This was a PSA 2 that received 11 bids and sold for $1,860. This price is down roughly $500 from what this card has been going for in a PSA 2. A PSA 10 of this rookie has not hit the market since May of 2008, where the last one sold for $20,400. To put that into context, the last PSA 9 of this card sold for $204,000 back in January. This rookie card is a pop of 83 in a PSA 2, while that previously mentioned PSA 10 is a pop of only 3. Up next at number 6 is this 1998 Topps East-West Refractor featuring Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. This was a PSA 9 that received 20 bids and sold for $2,040. This price is within roughly $100 of what this dual refractor has been going for, dating back to the fall of 2022. The last PSA 10 of this card sold for $7,500 on eBay last month, while the last BGS Gold 10 of this refractor sold for $8,400 back in March also. This card is a pop of 247 in a PSA 9 and 358 in a PSA 10. And before we get to the top 5, I do have some honorable mentions to share with you guys. And we'll start off with this 1986 Fleer Basketball Complete set that included the complete 11 sticker set as well. This complete set was graded by SGC. It received 25 bids and sold for $11,100. This was actually the third highest selling basketball item at the April of 2023 Heritage Auction. According to the description, the set was 90% graded near mint to near mint mint, and the remaining 10% was EX to EX near mint. Up next, check out this 10 card lot of 1993 Finest Michael Jordan refractors. All 10 refractors were graded a PSA 8. This lot received 28 bids, and it sold for $8,400. This was actually the 7th highest selling basketball item of the April 2023 Heritage Auction. Pretty good breakdown value here, as these Jordan refractors in a PSA 8 have been going for a little over $1,000 in 2023. And for all the Junk Wax era fans out there, check out this 6 card lot of Michael Jordan basketball cards. This lot was all PSA 10s that included 3 from the 1991 Hoop set and 3 from the inaugural 1991 Upper Deck basketball set as well. This Jordan lot received 10 bids and sold for $408. And before we move on to the top 5, there was 2 notable unopened wax boxes up for auction, including the sealed 1996-97 Topps Chrome basketball box. This factory sealed box received 27 bids and sold for $16,800. This was actually the 2nd highest selling basketball item from the April of 2023 monthly Heritage Auction. And while there wasn't a 1986 Fleer wax box up for auction, for our last honorable mention, we get this 1988 Fleer basketball box that was featured on lot number 58461. This box was authenticated and wrapped by BBCE. It received 23 bids and sold for $4,200. This was the 11th highest selling basketball item of the April of 2023 monthly Heritage Auction. And kicking off the top 5 of today's list is this 1993 Finest Michael Jordan refractor, card number 1. This was a PSA 9 that received 20 bids and sold for $2,220. This price is right in line with what PSA 9s of this Jordan have been going for in 2023. The last PSA 10 of this Jordan refractor sold for 22 grand on eBay back in March, while the last BGS Gold Label 10 of this card to hit the market sold for $33,600 back in July of 2022. This Michael Jordan refractor is a pop of 419 in a PSA 9, compared to only 41 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 4 is this 2007 Upper Deck Black LeBron James Gold Autographed Relic. This card was authenticated by PSA, given an 8 grade for the auto. It received 21 bids and sold for $2,340. Serial numbered out of only 10. This is the first ever sell of this gold parallel I was able to find. Coming in at number 3 is this 1980 Topps scoring leader featuring Larry Bird, Julius Erving, and Magic Johnson. This was a PSA 8 that received 12 bids and sold for $2,520. The sell is within $300 of the current average sale price for this card in a PSA 8. The last PSA 9 sold for $15,000 on eBay back in April, while PSA 10 has not hit the market since August of last year, where the last one sold for $522,000 at a Goldin auction. This card is a pop of just over $3,000 in a PSA 8, compared to $621 in a PSA 9, and only $23 in a PSA 10. Up next at number 2 is this 2013 Upper Deck Michael Jordan Master Collection Letterman Auto. This was a BGS 9.5 that received 13 bids and sold for $3,120. This particular Letterman was serial numbered out of only 3, and the closest comp I could find to this card was a letter A that was serial numbered out of 5, which sold in a BGS 9.5 for $5,130 back in August of 2022. And topping off today's list at number 1 is this 1986 Fleer Michael Jordan rookie, card number 57. This was a PSA 9 that received 26 bids and sold for $21,600. This price is up as this Jordan rookie has been going for closer to 18 grand in a PSA 9 recently. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.